On yesterday's dog walk, we were talking about apologizing and how sometimes our egos can get in the way of us reaching out to somebody to say we're sorry for something that we did. And I want to add a little bit to that this morning, that not only is it ego that stops us, but sometimes it's us telling ourselves a story of how things are going to happen before they've even happened. Like, how many times have you played it over and over again in your head, the conversation and how it's going to turn out, so much so that you've already decided for that other person how they're going to react to you reaching out to them. We got to get that out of our heads, this like making up things that we think are going to happen that stop us from actually doing the things that we want to go out there and do. I am definitely a storyteller. Like, I know there are some people who look backwards at things that have already happened and they replay it over and over and over again in their head. I actually do the opposite. I look at the things that haven't happened yet and I replay those, all the different scenarios of how they can turn out every different way. I will literally have conversations with myself with that other person of how I think they're going to react. And I learned a long time ago that we can't let that stop us from actually having the conversation, because it's not your right to get to decide how somebody else is going to react to you. You could think of all the different ways that they might react because that's how you would react, but it isn't fair to them that you're going to hold back from having an important conversation because you've already decided that you know how they're going to react. And guess what? It's usually not even the case. Now, here's an interesting twist for you. I was thinking about how this time of year, when I'm thinking about the people that I want to speak with and apologize to, that there's also people in my life that I really want to apologize to me. Like, I have this hope or this expectation that they're going to come to me and apologize. And what that's telling me is that there's something that I need to let go of. Now, obviously with friendships, like, there are things that it's important to discuss things when somebody hurt you, to let them know how you feel. But when that conversation's been had and they still don't come and apologize, like, I was having some conversations with people yesterday about long-standing relationships with family members where you're like, how am I supposed to forgive them? And what I'm realizing is they may not come to you to apologize, even though you want them to, you hope they will, you expect it, but you can let go of what's sitting on your shoulders. It doesn't mean you have to forgive them forever in life, but it does mean that you can let this go because it's weighing on your life more than it's weighing on theirs.